Hey guys and girls, so tonight I had a friend drop by. I thought I would introduce everybody and you guys could maybe just hang out for a little while, get to know each other. Without further ado, I wanted to introduce you to my good friend. Part of the reason why I embarked down this journey of learning about film and editing and acting and all the things that are coming together to make this very vlog my future. So, and before I forget, he's an eccentric guy. He's a little bit on the edge, so go easy on him. Thanks. Oh, hey everybody. I didn't know that we had company, or I would have worn something maybe a little bit more appropriate. Jarvis, what time is it?
The time is now 9:13 p.m. Playback initiated.
So it's really nice meeting you guys on such short notice. I hope that you plan on coming to New York Comic Con because I'll be there. Why don't we take this time to invite you guys to tweet at me, the link's below, and tell me what you think. I promise you won't hurt my feelings. Now I'm not going to cut it there. Let me just go on and say a little bit about what this character means to me. So just give me 1 second and I'll get back into something a little bit more appropriate. Now I think we're ready for some fun. So this is definitely one of my favorite characters. Fairly straightforward to get ready to take out on the town. Always has a great reception from the general populace. And he accessorizes extremely well. There's just no end to the fun that you can have as Tony Stark. I'll have to take you guys out one time now that I have this all emblazoned again, but we should go out and have a good time. Let's go out on the town and have fun sometime. It can't be tonight because I have some work to do, but that's part of the trade-off with being both a millionaire playboy philanthropist and a father of two holding down a 9-to-5. But it should be fun. I hope you guys come out and join me as Tony Stark and some other characters at New York Comic Con. It's gonna be great. So while I still have this on, I would like to tell maybe a little bit of a history about how I got into cosplay. So if you saw my channel in its very beginning, just a couple weeks ago, my channel art, my banner was from my very first cosplay experience. I'll try and set the artwork somewhere here or here, somewhere. So I was working the booth for my day job at New York Comic Con, and we were doing I can't really say too much about it, but we were looking for creative people. We were recruiting, you could say. We were recruiting creative people. And to do that, we all wore a very flashy color tie. Now mine happened to be gold. So I had always been a fan of Tony Stark. I'm a huge fan of the movies. I'm a huge fan of Roberts. And I did the goatee to emulate the character. Now, a little bit of background about me, I'm not only am I a toy creator, but I'm also an inventor. I have a couple patents on the books, and I always fancied myself as the inventor, intellectual type. So fast forward to New York, and I was going to meet a dear friend, Ian, at his booth in Artist Alley. I was supposed to be manning the booth. There was kind of a lot. It was a busy day. I think it was Saturday. And I was walking past the Marvel booth when their costume cosplay contest was about to start. I remember very vividly there was a group that had dressed as various Deadpools. I think there was a dog. And I kind of stopped to say hi to the dog. And I heard somebody from the stage say, "Hey, look, it's Tony Stark." So right then and there, they had me sign up. I entered into the competition. I had no expectations of entering or winning or doing anything on that particular level. It was more just a tribute to Robert's portrayal of the character. So regardless, I go up on stage. A very prominent cosplayer was one of the judges. Her name is Strawberry17, and the crowd went a little crazy for it. So I took out my phone and I really did it, Robert. I said, "Hey, New York, I love you." And I then turned around to the crowd like this, and I got my selfie camera on, and I did a selfie with the screaming crowd, and that was that. I never, for quite some time, probably 4 or 5 months after that, I kept the goatee just like this, and everywhere I would go, it would be like, "Hey, you look like Robert," or "You look like Tony Stark," and it was just too much fun. It still to this day is too much fun, and another reason I would encourage you guys to explore cosplay, especially if you have some semblance or resemblance to one of these characters. Just all too easy. You just get a $7 shirt at Walmart, spend a little bit extra time on your hair or how you shave, and boom, you're in a universe, a collective community of people that are the most accepting people I've ever met, the most imaginative adults I've ever met. There are some incredible craftsmen and inventors and all these different people. I mean, I took what was a shelf light for this is actually my second arc reactor. So you can see here, this is just a modified shelf light with some LEDs, reflector, and a custom housing. So I wore this under my shirt. I put a lanyard attachment on it so I could use this string here. And I did that one with the Black Sabbath t-shirt, like a la Avengers, the first movie. And then in this box right here is my dirty little secret. This is my very first arc reactor from a Halloween costume, a version I did of Tony Stark from Iron Man 2. And it was literally just ghosty string lights. I don't think this battery will light for me. No, I'm gonna have to replace that battery, but it was just these ghosty string lights that light up a nice blue color. And they were tucked inside of a reusable Kentucky Fried Chicken mashed potatoes thing. So this kind of fit in there. The batteries went in the back. The ghosts were arranged nicely, of course. This is not going to do it justice, but and then when it lit up, it did its thing. And I loved it. I was hooked. That's the beginning of it all. I have a new character that I'm going to bring out to you. I only cosplay as Tony. I don't do the whole Iron Man armor. It's too much work. It's too much of an investment. And at the end of the day, it's not the most pleasing thing, is my understanding. So you need a handler. There's lots of issues, You can't sit down. So yeah, that's not my style. That's just a little bit too much. But kudos to you guys that actually do it. I know a few of you, Mike McStark, do an awesome job on your armor modifications. But for me, Tony Stark is the way. He's the fun one. It's all about the party. It's all about the attitude, you know. When I do take you guys out with me, I think I'm going to go and buy a new repulsor glove, so we should do that as Tony. It'll be extremely funny. We'll save that for another time. So I apologize. I know it's a short video, but I'm just having too much fun being Tony, just for a few minutes, just to make this Tuesday night complete. Have fun, everybody. Enjoy your life. Live a little. Get out there. Live dangerously. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Leave a comment, thumbs up, like it.